Hello everyone. You are listening to this audiobook on channel Voice for Purpose by NSS IIT Bombay.
The Story of an Hour by Kate Chopin. Miss Louise's husband had recently died in a train accident. For a woman, becoming widowed at a young age is devastating tragedy. She also had a history of heart problems, so everyone went out of their way to comfort her before telling her the bad news. It was Josephine's responsibility to inform her elder sister of the information. Josephine spoke in tricks and bits, in indirect language, and in a way so that the news didn't strike Miss Louise too hard. Their family friend Richards had brought the news of the train accident that had proved fatal for Mr. Millard. In the list of the passengers in the accident, Mr. Millard's name surely was there. Richards had cross-checked it through a second telegram before coming to convey the news to the bereaved wife. The way Miss Louise reacted to the news was little peculiar. She didn't go numb and motionless as most women do when they learn of their husband's passing. Instead, she sobbed hysterically and loudly in Josephine's arms. The chaos and the frenzy eventually started to subside. Miss Louise entered her room quickly, secured it from inside, and shut the door. In that hour of loss, she most likely wanted to be left alone more than anything else. Inside the room, there was a comfortable cane chair kept facing a large window. One could see trees with lush foliage. Spring was setting on. It had rained for a while. A hawker carried his were a little distance away. Sparrows had been twittering in the eaves. Cloud hovered in the sky. A lone singer was singing somewhere far. Miss Louise sat down in the cozy armchair as if she couldn't hear the weight of loss. It appeared as though her mind was racing with ideas. Without a question, she was upset, but she was also feeling something else. She looked vacantly at the distant sky, gazing into the clouds. Maybe she was trying to picture what a widow's life might be. She thought back on her marriage. It had a tart and sweet flavor. Without a doubt, her husband adored her, but their happy marriage was frequently ruined by arguments. The loss was heartbreaking, but sooner or later she had to accept it. She must undertake the reconstruction project independently without outside pressure or influence. She felt that she was free at last. The thought was exciting. She saw an opportunity here to do things she liked without being fettered by anything or anyone else's overpowering influence. She was beginning to feel happy at the prospect of living an unshackled life. After some serious introspection, she convinced herself that the deliverance from a arrayed life was a welcome opening indeed. She looked forward to a joyous life in the coming years. Josephine, overcome with trepidation, was frantically trying to come in and see her bereaved sister. From outside the locked door, she screamed at elder sister, who opened the door and let her in. Miss Louise didn't like to be disturbed from her reverie. Optimism has returned. She looked forward expectantly to months ahead. She seemed to have triumphed over her misfortune. Finally, she opened the door to let Josephine in. She exuded rare self-confidence and hope. She clung to her sister and both of them went down the stairs. Richard was waiting there. Something utterly unbelievable happened. Bentley Millard came in, opening the front door by his heel. As usual, he was carrying his umbrella and gripsack. He looked somewhat tired. He was blissfully unaware of the accident, as he happened to be in a different location when the mishap happened. Mr. Millard has a quizzical look in his eyes. Josephine recoiled in horror on seeing him standing before her in person. The shock was perhaps too much for Miss Louise. Her reverie has been smashed by hard reality. Miss Louise couldn't possibly bear it. She breathed her last.
So hope you guys had fun. Please like, share and subscribe to this channel for more interesting audiobooks.